Segment number 35, balloon accessories with the Italian flair for fashion. Okay, so description is different accessories for different occasions, how to be fashionable wearing balloon accessories. Who's this by?
Well, a very fashionable guy.
Yes, by this gentleman, Alberto Nava, if you know him. We had a funny story one time. We were working in Italy, and Alberto was actually translating for us. And he translated one of the comments, and he said, afterwards, after he translated, he said, "Oh, you shouldn't have said that." And we're thinking, you know what, Alberto? You could have told us before you translated it
He's at the
that we
side
shouldn't have
now.
said it.
Yeah.
Okay, he's laughing his head off in the background. He
Yeah.
remembers it.
Remorseful information, yes.
So what we're going to do is, can we bring him into here? Everybody, give a huge Q Corner welcome to Mr. Alberto Nava. Here he is. Everybody's
Hello,
really
hello.
happy to see you. Can we have some sound on there as well? Caller 2.
Maybe?
There we
Yes,
go.
you're there.
You're there. You just need a little bit of boost.
Fantastic. Thank
There
you for
we
the
go.
great job you're doing, guys. This is amazing, honestly. I don't know how you're doing this, but thank you from all of us.
Don't worry, we don't know either. So what we're going to do is, thank you very much for that. We're going to hand you over to Mr. Alberto Nava, and we're going to check in the chat in the back, and we'll see what we can do about that competition. We'll figure it out. Don't you worry, okay? Stress ye not. We've got this. You guys just concentrate on what Alberto has to say. Enjoy.
Good t-shirt though, nice.
Nice t-shirt.
Nice. Enjoy.
So, welcome everybody. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. Like, we are all on the same boat. So we'd rather have fun and learn something new and profitable. So if you are familiar with the, well, first of all, an introduction. If you have never met me or you know who I am, I'm Alberto Nava. I'm from Italy. I own a company called Crazy Balloons Italy. We specialize in decor, crazy parties, and I am a performer myself. And we do deliveries, and we set up crazy themed parties. We have over 64 different theme parties now, and we try to give different accessories for all the themes we have. So you may be familiar with the hairband concept. 10 years ago, I was on tour with my mentor and very best friend, Robbie Furman. And we toured all the US, and it was 2010, 10 years ago. And I introduced the concept of hairbands back there. And apparently it was quite a success. So everybody's been using hairbands for the past decade now. Well, decade and go. So today I'm gonna show you a couple of hairbands and then move to the next step, the next concept. Balloons are a great mean to bring joy and create the party and give the energy. So balloons are so nice that people want to touch them, they want to play with them, and they want to interact with them. And sometimes the standard decor doesn't allow for that. And I really love balloon hats and balloon accessories. The problem with standard balloon hats was they were always getting tangled in the hair, and they were not comfortable. So after a little while, everyone will take them out. Instead, with hairbands, now you can enjoy the freedom of moving around, and the hairband will stay there, and the sculpture will be there in display the whole time. So playing with different hairbands through the years, I developed many different designs. If you have never made a hairband before, you should try it, because it's really, really powerful. And in these days where there is no, we really try to give value to what we buy. Something that has a piece of plastic inside will give a great value, because it will last longer time than a regular balloon. So today I prepped for you some designs to see, so we can go through them and enjoy them. So the basic of a hairband is a base. It's all about the base. It's a base and something to put on top of the base. So they are great to use all the different imprints that we have and to create movement. In this case, I'm using rose petals inside, but the basic of the hairband technique is getting a plastic hairband These are usually the half an inch hairbands, and then cover the hairband with a balloon. I always cover the hairband with a balloon because it gives you more. Then it's all one piece. It's all made of balloons, and for people this is incredible. So I'll just take the 350. I use a 350 and a plastic hairband. These they get narrow on the tips, but you can get regular size, all the same size ones. So I push in the first part of the hairband. I push up all the balloon up to the center, like this, and then I grab the nozzle and pull like this. I make sure to get all the air out so it's nice and flat. Tie and cut. I use a belt cutter. So now we have the hairband of the exact matching color that you need. Then I'm making a base. I'm using a 260 chrome silver. I use nitrogen to inflate my balloons. I have a nitrogen tank here and a dual sizer. And the reason why I use nitrogen is a very thick molecule, and the balloons will last a long time. Especially on modeling balloons, I will not go through the trouble of high floating them just because I don't. With high float, they last a long time even without, with the nitrogen, they last a long time even without high float, especially the modeling balloons. Just to give you an idea, on St. Patrick's Day, it was the 17th of March, I made something and hasn't been balloon shined, has been roughly handed it by a 3-year-old for a couple of weeks, and is still here, and the 260s are still quite firm. So it will give you a long time on your creation, especially if you are twisting. Giving away twisted pieces at the end of a party, if you're an entertainer, if you pre-inflate your balloons with nitrogen, they will last really a long time. Even if you're doing just a simple sword, it will last a long time. So the basic of the design here, it's a 7-petal flower. This is thank you to Dave Brennan. I always did 6-petal flowers, and he said, you should try 7 because then they will not move on the hairband. So now I'm doing 7-petal flowers. I do 1 petal at a time, 1 small loop, about 2 finger wide. I take the nozzle of the 260 and I just tuck it in like this. And I use the center point to create 6 more petals the same size. They are always loop twists. See? Also the chrome, they don't speak that much. I really love them. So you go like this, get rid of the rest. I wrap the center, the remaining in the center. And you position your balloons like this. Now, we have our base, we have our hairband. For the heart, I use 6-inch clear hearts. I make sure to stress them before so they can blow up a little bigger. And if they need to pop, I'd rather have them popping now than later. So now I deflate. I take rose petals. I use fabric rose petals. Then just take a bunch of petals. I place them. You need the soft one, the fabric one, not the crunchy ones. So I place them all in my fist like this. Then thumb and index, no, I'm sorry, index and middle finger. I stretch open the 6-inch. And with my thumb, I will just take the petals from my hand and feed them in. So we are like this. Make sure you have no petals sticking out from the neck. Then you place your part here, and you have this beautiful effect. If you have balloon shine or a shining latex product, you want to shine these hearts, or at least you can remove the talc powder from the balloon so it gets pretty nice and not cloudy. That's why I inflate the first time, so I can inflate them at full size, a little over the full size, so they are very clear. Now to attach on our hairband. Take my hairband, I'll place it right. When we do a design here, if you place the balloon on top, it looks very stupid, I don't know why. On the side, it looks very cute. So, go like this. Ooh, magic. Ooh, love it. So you hold this, you place it on the top, and you simply use the neck of the heart to go around one time around the hairband. Then you go inside the flower petal, the 6-petal flower, and you let go. So this one gets trapped in there, like this. And this stays. Right? Here you can go crazy with all the accents. You can match the color of the bride, or you can have this one for a wedding, or for hairbands are a great way to perform as an entertainer, as a balloon twister for black tie events, because these are really classy and they can be worn by adults. So if we go on in the hairband world, we have so many different options. Basically, they are a great way to promote your business. On the top of the hairband, on the plastic part, I encourage you to place stickers with your branding, even if it's under the latex. When it breaks, when the latex breaks and the balloon is gone, the hairband, they will never throw away a hairband. A mom will never throw away a hairband. And so then you have the marketing 10 days after the event. So I will go through all the questions at the end if you want, because if I look at the questions now, I will lose myself. I'm not a multitasking. I'm a guy, so I'm not multitasking. So more things to show you. Oh, this one. So this is the basic hairband. But the upsell part of the hairband is the fact that this one it will last a long time. The flower itself as a bracelet, it's okay. This one will give such more big impact for people. So I encourage you to try them, and they are not just for girls, because the main thing is hairbands are just for girls. No, if you choose the right designs, they are not just for girls. All right, let me see here. What do we have? Oh, I love this. Cute. What I like about this design is the technique that is used for the head of Olaf. It uses only one 5-inch imprint. So it is imprinted, it's licensed, so we can use it. So we go through Olaf now, and then we go on the other designs. So we'll move this around, otherwise everything is in the way. I have more surprises for you. So here is Olaf. It's a 5-inch Olaf face imprint. It's a 160 mocha brown. Of course, white covered hairband, so with a 350 white 40 hairband. And we will use a scrap of white balloons. In this case, yes? Yes, kan se den? Yes? Yes, we are back. Very sorry, I apologize. So, go on with the design. So, 350 white to cover the hairband. We were saying about the scrap. Now, I will use 260 red just to show you the technique. But now, of course, you will use a scrap of white or whatever you have. I suggest matching color with the hairband. So if you're doing a hairband in light blue, use light blue. So I'll just use a piece of scrap. So we have our scrap, and this is gonna be used as a rubber band. So I'll squeeze all the air out like this, and then tie the two ends together and make a loop. Okay, like this. So, like this. Now we have our Olaf. So, before inflating Olaf, we need the arms, because they will lock the head in place. So 160 like this. Perfect. That's a lot. We need just half. That's about it. tie the 160, do a 1 finger bubble and a loop, and wrap the nozzle inside the loop. So we got one hand. Bend a little, but not too much, because they are stick after all. And create a 4 finger bubble and a pinch twist. We are like this. Now we are ready. This one will be used to fix my Olaf head. So, take the Olaf head. It's inflated to about 4 inches. I try to tie as up near the nozzle as possible. So I have space to squeeze into this. I'll take my rubber elastic here, my loop, and I'll push this one with a marriage twist inside my 5-inch. I will not push it all the way to the bottom of the balloon. I will stop halfway. So I push in, under Olaf's mouth, I'll grab the knot, now I need to do an apple twist here. So I'll take the top part and twist. Now, if I let go this twist, it will come undone. So I'll hold it here in the middle, take my arm, position the pinch twist in the back, so it's right on top between the 2 bubbles. Now I will twist this one around the bottom bubble and around the pinch twist in the back, so it will secure it in place. So I'll just twist, 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 and we'll roll. Here I'm rolling around the pinch. Adjust the face in the front, pinch is in the back, and now we will make the other arm symmetrical. Squeeze a little, take the size, one loop, one bubble, that I will turn into a pinch twist, so it's matching, and I will cut the rest. Here I will tie and wrap. So we are here. This band here allows me to slide on the hairpin and have it in place. Now we can color in the Sharpie makes the difference, especially on the carrot. Honestly, I color in also the eyebrows. And the little dots here. So, of course, the red one, once again, needs to be white, so you won't see it. And the pinch in the back, gives you that leaning that you need, because this one is on the top of your head. So it's leaning, looking down. Okay. Very good. And we'll keep 10 minutes for the question at the end, so maybe Keith and Dom can like get them all together, so we can do some explanation, extra explanation at the end. All right. So next step. Now you know hairbands, and there's a word out there. There's a Facebook group, so you can have many ideas to get inspired from. I wanted something more. In the last 3 years, we purchased 2 photo booths, and they have been a great hit in our company. We do theme parties, so we are always looking for props for the photo booth as an upsell. The truth is, props are always cheap, and they break, and they do not look good unless you custom make your props, and then they are stealing them or they're breaking them. What if the props are made out of balloons and you sell them? Now it's a good thing. With the hairbands, they are not that comfortable switching the hairbands, like placing them on their head and then placing them back. And I don't want them. I want to sell them. But with the bigger things, they can, and if they don't go on their head, it's better. So what I came up with is sunglasses. Sunglasses. Big sunglasses. So I love the idea of having multiple attachment points and having and placing really big stuff on your head. Also, I want to be able to see in a picture. If I don't see the eyes of the people in the picture, it's not him. So they originally come with lenses. I just open them and take the lenses out. Just push and they come out. One, you push, and they come out. They are plastic sunglasses. They are not single use, so you don't fall in that rule. Is not single use. They're not disposable. You can use them over and over again. They're great for branding. You can place your sticker up here or on the side, or you can have the branding of the customer. So now you're giving away branded products and adding balloons on top of that. They are gender neutral. Well, pink one maybe not, but why not? So they are more acceptable than a hairband for the tough guys that will not wear a hairband because it's a hairband. And they give you attachment points on the sides, on the center, and on the bottom. So now you can think of all the possibilities that you have to create this new concept, this new design. Also, I like that they don't break. They come apart, but they don't break. There's no screw in it, so you just attach them back like this. Also, what you can do with them is, so now we start. The ideas are just so many. I like they stay in display like this, so you can have a table at the entrance with all the sunglasses lined up, ready to be taken by your guests. So when you get to a party, a costume party, if you don't have a costume, but if at the entrance there are like 3 or 4 tables with all this lined up, you just take them on, you put them on, and the party is starting. With hairbands and with sunglasses, the great thing is that they can be incorporated in balloon decor. So if you have a column, if you have classic decor, they will just attach perfectly, and they just stay attached to the round balloon. So you can do a full column with all this tucked in, and you as soon as people realize that they can take them out and put them on, this is great, because you can have a regular classic decor column and turn it into a super intricate column, because all the twisted details are then wearables, either hairbands or sunglasses. So moving on, I had fun, so I created some designs for you guys so we can see them together. Of course, the panda bear. I love it. So good. And you can even go pandemic. Quarantine has been very long. 3 weeks already. I know. So, but let's try to make the best out of it, guys. I know it's tough times, but keep the positive attitude, learn new skills, and thank you to Qualatex for hosting this fantastic event and investing, as always, in education, just for you guys, just to make you grow and to help you, because this is all about giving and sharing. So the pandemic, 5-inch panda imprints, and a very simple technique, one single 260 to create the body. This is great. We will have some variation of this design is also coming in Balloon Magic, the magazine. Shh, it's a secret, don't tell anyone. And Mike. A little more. What we have here for you. Same body style, but then using both attachment points. Then we have Winnie. Ooh, honey. Okay. So it's great about the sunglasses concept is you can now create a scene that goes from one side to the other. You can add movement. You could do that with hairband too, but the space was very limited. Now here you can have two subjects, two characters interacting, and something is happening and there's movement in the scene. So if you want to go with a little honey design here, it's same exact technique for this one and for our Olaf head. In this case, I use a quick link because my tulip twist goes all the way. My tulip twist goes all the way down. So I just go like this, keep it soft. And push up. Oh, we have questions. Oh, wow, okay. Already. Okay, I'll get them all at the end. So I'll push up, so you're stuck with me for 20 more minutes. I need to run. Okay, like this. You push up, it's a quick link. So I push down here. And I use the tip of the quick link to tie. So push up all the way, down, tie, twist, and tie. And here I tulip twist, right here. Too much, a little less. A little less. Real time. Still too tight. Let's try one more. One more to be a little less tight. But you get the idea. And over here, you just go with a 160. See, I got distracted from questions. I told you. You got a 160 around here, so you got this nice shape for the honey container. And you just go around with the 160. So, what else we have here? We have more, way more. I have to run. Ooh. Almost Easter, even if you're spending it in your home. Easter bunny, or a bunny. If you do not celebrate Easter, that's more than fine. And the bunny has this beautiful, so easy. If you haven't seen it yet, it's quick link 6-inch hearts, 6-inch round. I'm sorry. With imprint. So it's so easy. You just go and attach the 260 on top for the ears, and for the added the tail, I added 160 for the inside of the ears. So you can add the detail of the 160 or not. Up to you. The egg is just a simple 11-inch is just puffed with air. Like this. So you tie, and then you cut the knot. One time. Thank you. So it's clean. It said one time. So it's clean. All right. More ideas. I want to give you some ideas. We have the new Pinocchio movie is coming up, so this is perfect, like Cleo. Yay! See, it's a fishbowl. It is a 5-inch fish face, and this is inside. I usually put it inside an 11-inch because I want it bigger. In this case, I placed it inside a 5-inch. So go like this. Inside, you can see the fish. Can you see the fish? See? Yes. Turn around. Yeah. It's a fish imprint. Love it. So you simply double stuff the 5-inch imprint inside a clear. On the bottom you place a 6-inch petal flower, and on the top you just glue a circle of 260. See? Very simple. Me personally, I use rubber cement to glue, which is this one. But I use also U-glue dashes or glue dots, or honestly, this one for me it's easier, and I use it all the time. This is so funny. This is the most common adhesive in all the kindergartens in the USA. In Italy, it's illegal. So funny. Yeah. So, what else? What else do we have here? We have attachments. See, if you keep going with the attachment points, one side, the other, you can take your regular designs and just turn them into. Let me make some space here. Okay. Ha. So, whatever character you are making, you can just make the torso, and will stay there and interact with whatever it's on the other side here. So you can have like a guy fishing, and you have a fish on the other side. You can have all the superheroes, all the smiley guys, all whatever you want. Okay? Super easy. What else? We have. Oh, I love underwater. Do a lot of underwater parties, under the sea parties. So imagine to create all the different creatures you can have. All the sunglasses with octopuses, with fishes, with sea stars, with whatever you want. And I really like these new eyes. These are, still checking, okay. These are 5-inch with the eyes imprint, and the imprint is on both sides. See? So no more drawing. There you go. Smaller like this. Tie. And then split. See? Like this. Perfect. And it's easy, you just tuck them in your design, and especially for these cartoony characters, they always work. Okay? What else? We have more. I told you I prepped you some amazing things. Yes. In Italy, we get really crazy about soccer. That's all we do, soccer. Soccer. Oh, yes. Go. So, these are great for sport parties. you can. The idea is you can write whatever you want. You can use the color of the theme of the winning team or the house team. You can change it. I like the movement idea. So if you change the soccer ball into another sport ball, of course, can work for all the designs. For bowling, you can have a bowling ball and bowling pins. The possibilities are endless. And for the writing here, I just twisted the letters and glued them on. So very, very easy. I like easy. More. We have more. We have more. Don't. Of course, if you go around and you look for different kind of sunglasses, sometimes you get the right inspiration. So, if I show you this, what do you think? The little wizard. So sometimes even smaller sunglasses will give you the opportunity to create a custom design. So you have the golden snitch. Haha. Try to catch it. You win the match. Gryffindor wins. It's a 7-inch chrome gold round and 2 pieces of 160 silver. And more. I have more. Told you I have more. If you think of the sunglasses, they remind you also as a mask. If you think them as a base for a mask, then you can think of all the different masks you can apply onto sunglasses. So, starting with a classic, it's Mardi Gras! Mardi Gras. So, the great thing of these is that if you fold the back there, you can use this one as decor, also on walls. So you can decorate a full wall. If you put a tab of Velcro here, the small dots of adhesive Velcro on the walls that are made of, carpet, like in hotels, they will just stick like this. And then you take them out and you put them on. And of course, with this one, you can go crazy. I use feathers because I love feathers. I use feathers, and I just take single feathers and I wrap them with a piece of 160. So you can then add them on in here for the added effect. And it's a party. Yes. So you see here, the attachment is very simple. I always use 2 pinch twists on the sides and 1 pinch twist in the middle. And simply the 260 goes around the bridge here of the glasses to keep it in place. And that's it. Easy. Oh, and I love this one. You can place them like this. Haha. Or on top of your head. And you're still wearing them. And then for the picture, hey, we're ready! Yay! and you can still see perfectly, and you can see the eyes of the people in the picture. Very important. And if you live in New Orleans, you can do this like all day, forever. 7 minutes, right, guys? This one, just to give you the idea. Very popular cartoon now, the guys that goes around in pajamas. You know those? So this is the guy that climbs. So the concept here, you can see the top part. The concept here is you can do the full range of masks and have them ready, and you can all the characters that you may think of. If you think Star Wars character, you can do all. You get me. Once you start drawing, you have the attachment points, you have the top, you can do things in the bottom, and you can do whatever you want. On the bottom, you can attach a beard, so you can have Santa, you can have so many designs. What else we have here? 6 minutes. I'm gonna set my soul on fire. Viva Las Vegas. And the king is here. Very simple. Chrome gold for the sunglasses, 260 for the hair, and a curled 260 for the top part. Very easy, but great for characters and for theming. And I have 5 more minutes. And one more thing we have here. A very important message for you guys is, don't you worry, because after the rain, the sun always comes out. So we will get through this. Please, 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 please stay home. It's very important. And you have so much material to study and to learn and create pictures and reach your portfolio and work on your marketing and on your websites and on your client list. You can do so much. Please make the best of this time you have, because this is a once in a lifetime occasion. See it as a way to grow your business, to grow yourself as a person, spend time with your family, and I know you're worried about money. Money will come, don't you worry. And so, thank you so much for joining me today. I will go through some questions. I have a piece of paper here, and we have 4 minutes more. So we'll go through some questions here. And balloon size to cover the hairbands. It's a 350. I use 350 to cover hairbands. Used as treats or service, both. I use them as party favors at the end, or you can sell them as part of the decor, incorporating them in the columns. So, pricing for hairbands. You can set the price, because this one is something that is more strong and tangible and has more perceived value than a regular balloons. So give a price, and remember, whatever, don't go cheap, because you don't want to sell one, you want to sell 20 of them. Sell them in bulk. Sell them as the way to create the party. Don't sell one. Brand for glasses. The glasses are available from different distributors, different manufacturers. There's a manufacturer in Spain that is called Guerca. There's, of course, Mifi is carrying them. Every major supplies in the US, there's Oriental Trading, every major supply for parties will have them. Just find a way. I'm sure also looking online, shipping from China in bulk. You can do whatever you want. Don't worry. You don't need a specific brand of glasses. Yeah, exactly. So where to buy? Just Google them. Giant sunglasses. We have on Hairbands. There's 2 DVDs available, and there are my details. You can find me on socials. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook, and on Crazy Balloons Italy or Mago Alberto Official, which is my performing name. And you can write me on Facebook. It takes me some time to reply, but I try my best to reply to every one of you. So thanks again, Qualatex, for hosting this. Thank you, Keith and Dom. You have been just amazing. And 2 more questions. Yes, we have 1 more minute. One more. Thanks.
No problem at all. Yes.
And thank you so much. 2 more questions.
Scroll down.
Scroll down.
No, there's one, and then there's another one right after. Rob.
The experience about using so question is with the balloon world coming under fire in many places trying to ban the sale and use of balloons, have you experienced feedback from clients about using so many plastic products? Once again, the plastic product, the hairband and the sunglasses are not considered single use, so you are safe on that side. And balloon wise, always stress your customers that our balloons are 100% biodegradable, and Qualatex is going a long way, taking a long effort, using only sustainable sources from the Rainforest Alliance to get the sap from the latex trees. So they are protecting actually the environment. So always ask them for the question, or always thanks them for the question, and always stress the fact that our products are biodegradable. Last question, I
Good
think.
answer, Alberto.
Thank you, Alex.
Do you prefer to display photo booth props to prevent people roughing them up? How do you display photo booth props to prevent people from roughing them up? Thank you. So with hairbands, we use these because they are easier to replace. And also for this one, if you put the little Velcro tab I was telling you about, little Velcro tab adhesive on the back of this part of the balloon, if you have a little display made out of the carpet, so the other side of the Velcro, this one will just stick and stay like this. And so they're easy for people also to put back, not in a specific place, and they will not get handled roughly. All right, so I think that was it. Okay.
Very good tips
guys,
there, Alberto.
thank you so much, and good luck for the rest of the convention. Thank you, and take care, everybody.
Okay, thank you, Alberto. Guys, can we just show a little love for Alberto in the chat? You got there as well. Thank you so much. Your class was so inspirational. You got some amazing feedback there. You can also, as well as Alberto will probably drop onto chat, he can share his social media links on there and answer any questions that you might have.
And I think the biggest thing that everyone's learned here today is just to make sure that when Alberto's translating for you,
yes,
that it's okay and it's safe for it to be said before he says it.
Absolutely. Right, okay.
He's just processing that now.
Bye, Alberto.
You've been a star. Thank you so much.
Ciao, ciao. He'll never live it down.
Who's that?